Hey guys, this your girl Hidden Treasure. If you're new, welcome to my channel. Listen, today we're going to have candid conversation and we're going to be discussing Dr. Heavenly Gimes from Married to Medicine's interview with Martell Holt from Love and Marriage Huntsville. It seems that he reached out to her for an interview so that he can discuss his side of the issues that's going on with his marriage, divorce proceedings, infidelities, possible babies on the way from his mistresses, allegedly, and all those shenanigans. They were such a power couple. But we're going to get further into it. But if you like this video, hit the like, comment, and subscribe button and turn your post notifications on. And thank you for watching. So as you see here, Dr. Heavenly Gimes did an interview with Martell Holt. She lent her platform to him so that he could stress his side of what's going on in his personal life. So she gave him her platform just to talk about everything. And it seems to me during this interview, he really didn't discuss much. It was more of a vindictive move or trying to point the finger at Melody Holt, his soon-to-be ex-wife, if they follow through with it. So what's going on with this couple? And I'll show you the picture of his soon-to-be ex-wife, possibly, allegedly. He had an affair for 5 years, allegedly, with this young lady. And she has been pregnant a couple of times, allegedly, but right now they said that she's supposed to be pregnant and due in December, allegedly. He did not take any accountability for that. He didn't, he actually denied it. He said, you would have to ask her. I only have 4 children and that is with my wife. So he did not acknowledge Ariane, that's the mistress name. Allegedly, he just totally denied everything. So this was totally rubbing Dr. Heavenly the wrong way because she said, you asked to come on my platform. And so, it's no knowledge that Ariane is due in December and that she's supposedly pregnant, having a son. And you're not going to acknowledge that? I only have 4 children and that is with my wife. You would have to contact her and ask her that. I only have 4 children. So he totally denied her, didn't take any accountability for that, didn't even acknowledge that he was having an affair during his marriage for 5 years with this same person. He said, I didn't come here to discuss that. I came to discuss other issues. And that's what I want to do. And I want to show you that Melody is not so innocent that everybody seemed to believe. He accused her of having an affair with his frat brother, which is an attorney, and also accused Melody of having 2 abortions during their marriage. Well, he was really just trying to have candid conversation, trying to make Melody Holt look really bad and to show her bad side because of his bad side that everyone's talking about his affair. He even bought the mistress, allegedly, a BMW, a new BMW that matches his. So he wanted to show that Melody Holt allegedly had an affair with his frat brother that is supposedly their divorce attorney, Melody's divorce attorney. And he's just trying to make Melody Holt look bad, but he didn't want to take acknowledgement of his infidelities or affairs. Probably wise with the divorce proceedings that's going on, because if he take acknowledge of that and it's on tape, that's going to go against him during his divorce. But I mean, it's just no knowledge. I don't know how the divorce proceeding is going to come out, but it looks like Melody Holt would come out on top with everything that's out about Martell Holt. I really wish that he wouldn't have taken this route to try to make Melody Holt look bad, to be the bigger person, to be the bigger man. And I know when you're hurt, you go through a lot of different emotions and you want to get back at the other person. But I really don't think this is the route to go. However, back to the interview, Dr. Heavenly wasn't having it. She said, well, that Melanie and I consider her my friend, but I'm team family, and you are a good father, because he was stressing the fact I'm a good father to my children. I may not have been a good husband, but I am a good father to my children. And then he also included that, well, if Melody was doing what she was supposed to do as a wife in pleasing me, sexually, physically, then perhaps I wouldn't have, or men would not venture out to other women in that case. Now, Dr. Heavenly had some few choice words for that. She did not agree with that at all. And, you know, and she's right, because a person is going to do what they want to do when they want to do it, regardless of what the other person would try to do to please you physically, emotionally, sexually, financially, to stimulate you in whatever needs that you have. A person is going to do what they want to do when they want to do it. Doesn't matter who they hurt. If they want it, they're going to do it. So you can't blame someone for your infidelities or your mistakes. Take accountability, Martell. I mean, really, because it's a known fact that wives can cook, clean, sex, and do everything right, and they still will venture out. And then the wife is just left standing like, I did everything that you wanted me to do. Or vice versa. It could be a woman that can do the same thing. Man could be like, I'm taking care of the home, taking care of you, the children, and all the bills, and they still do what they want to do. Again, a person is going to do what they want to do when they want to do it and who they want to do it with, regardless of what you may do to try to please them. It doesn't work all the time. It takes two to make things work. So again, Dr. Heavenly was still trying to pry it. So you're not going to take acknowledgement of a baby that's due in December with Ariane. It's a known fact. A lot of bloggers have been talking about it. You came on this platform. Did you come on to try to disgrace Melody, to make her look bad? Allegedly talking about abortions, allegedly, and having an affair with your frat brother, allegedly. That's not good. It actually makes you look pretty bad with you trying to disgrace her, because a good father wouldn't try to disgrace the mother. You know what I'm saying? So let's just move forward. People need to take accountability for things that you've done. She also said, as well, that you're coming off very arrogant and very confident. And that's what people have been talking about. And he's like, well, I'm not the average guy. I would never be the average guy. So if I come off arrogant, I don't think I'm arrogant, but I am confident in who I am. So no, if they're looking for an average Joe, that's not me. So I'm not going to give them that, because I am different and I am not average. Dr. Heavenly also said, you seem to be very narcissistic. You have a very narcissistic attitude, very pompous, very arrogant, uncaring about the situation, not taking acknowledgement of the wrongs that you may have done. I mean, Martell Holt would not take accountability for any of his wrongdoing, and maybe that's because of the divorce proceedings and court issues that's coming up. And I get that, because that wouldn't be good in his case. But moving right along, we're going to just show you some of the pictures with him and see how, that's a great picture. He's a handsome guy, but don't take your looks and accomplishments for granted. I mean, he's a very smart guy. He was an educator. And then they ventured out, him and Melody Holt, his soon-to-be ex-wife, or estranged wife. They were building an empire, Holt and Holt. They were accomplishing a lot of goals, making a lot of money, doing a lot of construction and new building of homes and building communities. I mean, looks like the perfect power couple, Black minority couple. And this is really sad that it has gotten to this point. I was rooting for them as a couple, and I still like them as a couple. But some things, you can do so much to a person where they just can't take anymore, regardless of everything. And they're trying to just hold out and trying to make things work, because she took him back. I mean, 5 times when he did this. Now, this is their building. They're doing the entrepreneurial thing. So after they was doing the education, they were teachers. So he wanted to venture out and become an entrepreneur and start a business like preservation homes or tearing down homes with HUD, with a government program where they would tear down homes and cut the lawns and keep up the properties, things like that. And so they wrote this book, The 9 to 5 Entrepreneur, showing you that you can do it too. See, they look good together. That's Melody Hope. This is the power couple. I mean, they were striving and thriving and making it do what it do with making things happen. Isn't she beautiful? That's Melody Hope, the estranged wife that took a lot from him with his infidelities and forgave him and tried to actually move on. They went to counseling. This is their newest baby, and she's about 1 now. And this is the mistress, Ariane. So guys, if you enjoyed this video, thanks for watching, and we will tune in next time.